So Ross, I'm put together a little clip for y'all. The biggest hustler of the year. I think he's going for two. Just to list some things before we break it down to like why. My biggest reason I feel Ross is like the biggest hustler right now is the simple fact that anything he has he turns into an asset. And when you like when you I see a lot of people going into the homes, like selling homes and remodeling and stuff. But like that's great for the people that understand that process. But without the knowledge, a home is really a liability if you don't know what you're doing with it. Yes, we have insurances and stuff like that that protect that. But the only thing that's a true asset is um, like a natural thing, like uh, water, land, oil, energy, uh, and of course that's like anything that comes with the land. But like something can happen to a home, but even if you drop a bomb on your land, like that's like probably like the biggest thing that can happen. You drop a bomb on your land or something, but either way that land is there, you know what I mean? That's why like I said, we have like insurances and stuff that protect homes because we all need a home. So yes, is an asset, but without the right knowledge, is not. It'll bankrupt you if you don't know what you're doing. You own property, you own land, it'll always be there. It's just a difference, you know what I mean? But with Ross, he done made some big moves. Like, so as far as like him buying that mansion, he does a lot of things with that mansion. Uh, One of the biggest things was coming to America. Most people uh, may see that as just, oh, Ross just made a movie, but it made his house an asset. Now that mansion is connected to a big part of history. Just like the Scarface house, no matter what, that home just became more valuable because of that. Also, Ross trains horses at his home. So like in his pool. So not only did the asset go up just because he has I guess the land, he also owns the land, so he does a lot with the land. Like so, it's not just the home. So now he's just building up the whole property value. So you got the coming to America, you got the training the horses, and I'll pull up the clip. I think it was like a Nate Robinson interview where he talks about it. Uh, um, and all his cars he puts on shows, and he probably do some other shit too. Um, Wingstop, Checkers. He's just everywhere. I read his book last year, so he's just one of those people, entrepreneurs that I kind of like read up on. So it's just hitting me crazy, like damn, because I remember reading a book last year. He like, yeah, I read the book, Ross's book. I forget what it is. In my library. It was a minute ago I read it, but he was talking about the coming to America shit, and I didn't even fully understand like why. Even when you go back to like think about when he signed Meek, like most, like a lot of the talk was most rappers don't sign rappers who they feel could like out rap them or be like on the same level, just you know what I mean, as far as the game. But Ross is a hustler. He probably already had the mindset of like, man, I'm not trying to be rapping all this time. I just want to make some bread. I'm gonna make booms. He's probably one of the largest franchise owners in what is that? What do you own? Wingstop. So we'll look at Wingstop. Since the last year killed it. I'm backtracking on Ross. I'm just realizing like, yeah, he's been fucking killed. Like he lined all of this shit up. I just now peeping. Oh, and now this will open my eyes too. After the coming to America shit, I don't know if everybody's seen it, but McDowell's, the restaurant in Coming to America, has now resurfaced as a real pop-up shop, just to test the market to see if they make it, it'll be a thing. Now I'll show you guys. It's right here in Jersey. Pop-up shop, April 16th through April 27th. I don't don't see where's the. I don't know if y'all can see that, the McDowell's. But we're down here. And this is what it fucks me up with that Magnum shit. Y'all see he just got sponsorship with Magnum? I'm gonna show y'all where like all of this shit lines up. All the regular shit, marketing, come here. That's what all this shit's saying. But look at the menu. And y'all can read the menu. I'm just gonna go through Ross's shit now. Got the Magnum Mick. Just from certain names. Now because Ross has lifted itself up to an asset so high, he is now linking up a bunch of shit. And you see he got the Magnum sponsorship. Just from linking up names and shit. Like now people want to be attached to Ross because of what he did. You also see like a lot of celebrities coming out right now. Let's check Wingstop for the last year. We're just gonna check Wingstop for the last year, cause this is just how long I've been listening to Ross. It's up. What's that? It was $63 this time last year. It's up 110%. So you got the land. His land took off. Because of that, with everything he does, the horses and whatever else he does, regardless. And then now he got the movie. His franchise. So he's a share owner. So he doesn't do what I do every day. Just what he says, what he does, what he's attached to moves the market. Like Elon Musk. He's not as big as Elon Musk. Elon Musk is probably the biggest, whatever you want to call him. I be feeling like we need to stop making names for people. I feel like people that do different shit can name their own stuff when they want. But he's one of the biggest investors, whatever you want to call him, of this era. But Ross is attached to a lot of shit. Wingstop, Checkers. And we'll also look at, and this is the interview. If y'all wanted to go see the interview with Nate Robinson, when Ross talk about racing the horses. I was trying to find like a picture or something. Oh, but down here it says, I did want to see this. If y'all see, Rick Ross rides horse for the first time. This is October 2016. What is it, 2020 now? They been shot that movie, right? So these interviews is this Nate Robinson interview was 2019. That's 2 years ago. So Ross's first horse was in 2016. He already had these plans, you know what I mean? As far as everything he was going to do. He probably was just like, shit, I'm going to do this. Let me ride a horse. He probably wasn't never even thinking about no damn horse. He just, the money attack was like, fuck it. But like, I just thought that was pretty cool. And of course, the coming to America, and he attached himself to Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, I mean, how much can we really say about Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy's rollout was crazy last year. This was supposed to roll out last year with Eddie Murphy's, he dropped like 5 movies, hosted SNL, and all of it, you know what I mean, before this pandemic. Like, I was watching all of this shit. So now that everything's coming back, it's like, to see the people that's still rolling, I fucks with it. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? But yeah, this McDowell shit fucked me up. So if you want to go to McDowell's, more about this McDowell shit, they trying to bring this shit to life. This nigga Ross on some shit. He really got McDowell's, like this shit crazy. Like, this shit was a joke coming up, like watching Coming to America. Growing up, they really trying to make this shit happen. But yeah, that's basically my Ross story. And like, and the only reason I jump on the story now is because it's like, it's still a pandemic. He running this shit up, dog. This shit crazy. And he dropped the book. Obviously, I bought the book. Like, his rollout was crazy. Like, he attached himself to the right shit. So like, I'll be trying to figure out that type shit. Like, man, how these people be getting in these right places like this? Like, they be on some shit. So, yeah, it's me, the number one hustler 2020. I'm gonna say Ross. Let me know. Obviously, Elon Musk. I mean, come on. Nobody's beating that guy, but Ross is on his grind. That's it. I just respect it.